Total Access.
On air with Christina.
From the day that I met you, girl, I knew that your love would be everything that I ever wanted in my life. From the moment you spoke my name, I knew everything had changed. Because of you, I felt my life would be complete. Oh, baby, I need you for the rest of my life, girl. I need you to make everything right, girl. I love you, and I'll never deny that I need you.
I never thought I'd be like fangirling over a 14-year-old, but you have just made that happen. It is Total Access. Christina K hanging out with Nick Tangorra. What's going on?
Not much. I've been busy.
That was great. Why did you choose that song to start us off?
Well, that's actually the song I did for MSG Varsity's talent show, which I will be on. It's airing May 6th, so definitely tune in.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, well, they take all the high schools from New Jersey to the city to Long Island, and they take the top 16 solo vocalists, and I was chosen.
Nice.
And so yeah, I'm honored actually to be in it. It's been an awesome experience, and round 1 is going to air May 6th.
Okay.
So definitely tune in 8 o'clock. 9 p.m.
And people can vote for it too. It's like a little mini American Idol.
Yeah, vote at msgvarsitytalentshow.com, and you're able to vote 5,000 times per computer. So
5,000 times.
Yeah, 5,000 times a day.
There's a new limit. Okay.
And it I believe the voting is open for about 4 days.
Okay.
So from Monday to Thursday.
Okay. I cannot believe talking to you right now that you were 14 years old, and you just turned 14 too, right?
Yeah, well, I turned 14 in September, so now I'm 14 and a half.
You have like such a good presence about you. You've been doing this for a while, right?
Yeah. I actually started singing when I was about 3. I was in love with Jessica Simpson. So, you know, seeing her on TV, I was like, oh my God, I love her. So I'd sing all her songs. And as time went on, my brother, Rafe.
We all know Rafe here.
We all know Rafe. He joined this Spanish folk group, and they asked me to come and sing. So I started singing that, but being Italian and Irish, you know, you really don't know what you're singing. I still don't know what I was singing about.
No, he was singing a song called Tavaquera. Donde estás?
What does that even mean?
Donde estás mi tabaco?
That is for the Colombian fans.
Yeah, no. He is. It's songs about looking for his tobacco, and it was just like.
And how old were you when you were singing that?
5.
Because every 5-year-old should know what tobacco is.
Yeah, no.
I'm still questioning what it is.
It was fun. We were called the Cumbia Kids.
Yep.
We'd go all around Jackson Heights, Queens, playing in the different Colombian bars, and
Tabaquera, está mi tabaco.
So obviously you've gone a long way since then. What are some of the things you've done between 5 years old and now 14?
Well, I was actually involved in a project with Perez Hilton, Simon Fuller, and Jamie King. It was a boy band project.
Big names.
Yeah, it was really cool, but things weren't headed in the direction where I wanted to go, and I pulled out of it voluntarily. So I'm doing my own thing now here in New York. So I'm excited about that.
And that's your home too, New York.
Yeah, New York is my home.
So it's good to be home.
Oh, absolutely.
And you work a lot with your brother.
Oh, yes.
What is that like? He's like the stage parent. I
Yes,
swear. I watch
yes,
the videos
he
and I
is.
see him talk about you all the time. What's it like working with your big bro?
It's great, and it's really easy to work with him. Like we'll write a song and we'll fight and we'll want to kill each other, but the reward is so great, and it's so easy just to walk into his room and be like, let's write a song, let's do this, So yeah.
I will say this. Being that we are brothers, we'll definitely fight a lot because
you guys were fighting before the mics went on.
There's a huge artistic, battleground that we have. But honestly, at the end of the day, we just make things work, and we are really happy with ourselves when we can collaborate on a song because I have a rock background, and I've been playing rock music and classic rock, since I was born, and he has a very, pop and cultured theater background.
Yeah.
So, it's two completely different, areas of music.
I got him into the theater, so.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. No, I love theater now.
Except for that acting class you were in, but that's another story.
Yeah.
So,
I hope he's not listening.
so looking at you, you got a very similar look, but a less girly version of Justin Bieber going on.
Oh, God.
Do you hate that, don't you?
Well, I don't hate it because, you know, it
Yeah.
helps me out with some of the girls. But, no, you know, I am a fan of Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
Believe it or not. I do, as far as, you know, clothes-wise and music-wise, you know, I do look up to him for that sort of stuff. So I guess it's a plus.
Now, musically, how would you compare yourself to Justin Bieber? Would you compare yourself to Justin Bieber?
There's definitely comparisons, but, you know, he started off with, you know, that kiddie pop stuff and went into the R&B and sort of the rap. My goal is not to go into the R&B. Maybe I'll dabble with it, but I'm very into dance and that kind of stuff. So I'm going more towards the dance, like LMFAO, like them.
Nice. Yeah. So who is your I guess your idol right now that you look up to with the music?
Definitely my idol when it comes to music. Famously would be Lady Gaga, like of course her music, and Bruno Mars. And the reason I say them is because like you could just listen to their music and just replay it and you're never gonna get tired of it, at least with me. But as far as I don't mean to put you down not famous wise, definitely my brother, because he's definitely he's getting there. He will be. He's definitely my biggest role model and who I look up to in music.
How nice is that, Ray?
Outside of music, yeah.
Nick, you're making me cry, but no one can see it because we're on radio.
Yeah, his mascara's running.
Just a little bit. We'll get a tissue for him. Do you play any instruments? I know Rafe plays the drums for you a lot. He's guitar today.
Well, when I was in like third grade, I played the recorder.
Who didn't in the third grade?
But I did play the drums in school, in the school band, and I am in the process of learning piano. So
that's difficult. I've been trying myself.
Yeah, it's not the easiest thing. I'm getting it day by day. But
now I know you have an EP coming out. You're recording right now.
Yes.
Are you writing the songs yourself?
Yes. My brother and we've been writing. Every song that you're gonna hear on my album is all songs that we wrote, and which is actually really great for us. Because it's really cool to see like the whole how our ideas have become like what they are after recording them and like hearing it and stuff. It's just so cool. But so we write the songs and.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's actually a really fun process because, I mean, what will happen is we'll start writing songs that, you know, they may not fit into the right area we're looking for, but they're good starting ground, really good concepts. And we pass those on to a producer, and he takes it and he goes, okay, I see what you were going for there. We're going to make it work this way. And, you know, his little touch, you know, allows us to make a really good collaboration, so...
Nice. Is there a favorite song that you have on this album? A song that lyrically it just really is what you're feeling?
Definitely, Dance With Me.
Okay.
Is definitely my favorite.
That's the first single too, right?
Yes. It's
Can I put you on the spot and have you guys perform it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice. It's Nick Tangorra and Rafe Tangorra with Dance With Me.
Couldn't imagine the cameras are flashing and you're not here right by my side. You're so amazing, so amazing. It's the look when I stare in your eyes, makes me slowly lose focus. Have you noticed the way I feel inside? Makes me want your attention. I suffer detention to get this question off my mind. Would you dance with me? We hit the floor like oh, oh, oh. We hit the floor like oh, oh, oh. We hit the floor like oh, oh. Dance with me tonight. Would you dance with me? We hit the floor like oh, oh, oh. We hit the floor like oh, oh, oh. We hit the floor like oh, oh. Dance with me tonight. Yeah.
That's adorable. I love that. Now, was that inspired by anybody in particular? We're going to put you on the spot again.
Well, definitely there's been people in my lives where I've been like, I couldn't imagine, you know, being in this scenario without you there. So definitely, you know, my mom.
But is there like another girl besides your mom that you really want to dance with?
Yeah. There is, Her name is Selena Gomez.
Okay.
Yeah, and I have some people in my life. Yeah.
Nice,
definitely.
nice. Now, I would imagine younger kids. A lot of the boy bands. We have One Direction right now.
Yeah.
The stalkers. Are you worried about that at all? Do you have any as of now, without mentioning names?
I definitely have a few stalkers.
Yes.
But yeah, they keep my name out there, so.
Hey, you gotta love that. So I was reading a lot on Rock Out Autism. You do a lot for Rock Out Autism.
Yes.
Find the Courage. Explain to me a little bit about those.
All right. Well, Rock Out Autism is a foundation that my brother started, and it has been going on for the past 4 years. And I'm actually going to be performing. It's April 28th. I'm really excited.
Around the corner.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm going to be performing. I have a set list, so it's like 30-minute set list.
Nice.
So definitely come down. But yeah, I'm so glad to be a part of it. You know, like we would go to the autism centers and we'd perform and put little shows on for the kids and young adults there. And honestly, I'd walk off the stage and I'd be sobbing because like the feeling of being there and putting a smile on these kids' faces, it means the world to me. And that's definitely what I want to be doing the rest of my life, is just putting smiles on people's faces, especially, you know, people with disabilities. Yeah.
Music means so much to them. They say music means more to them than just an actual conversation.
Yes.
Because they're very uncomfortable with it. But would you want to work with them? Like, say the music thing, you decide you don't want to do it anymore. Yeah.
Absolutely. I actually want to start working at an autism center and start teaching theater and music, and I want to do that. And I'm actually starting to get involved with that.
Now, do you know somebody in your life before you started this that had autism that inspired this whole thing?
I didn't.
Okay.
But when we moved out to Long Island, because we were born in Queens, we moved out here when I was about, I don't know, how old was I in third grade? I don't even know.
A third grader. You were a third grader.
Yeah, I was a third grader. But you would notice a lot of neighbors and friends that you made that they had people in their lives who were affected with autism.
Yeah.
So definitely, you know, my brother and I saw a lot of autism in Long Island, and we just wanted to help in any way we could, and you know, we figured, why not music?
That's great. So. We have a lot of kids that work here, Rafe will tell you, that have Asperger's.
That's awesome.
And seeing them in the studio with music, you would never know that anything is wrong with them.
Yeah, it's incredible, but that's so awesome that you guys are doing that.
That's so awesome that you feel the same way, too. I think girls are going to fall even more in love with you now.
I'm hoping.
It's coming, I promise. So now we got some random questions. I love talking about the career, but we want to find out who is Nick Tangorra. So I'm going to have some random questions for you.
Okay.
I'm going to put you on the spot.
Okay.
First, Justin Bieber or Justin Timberlake? Which one's more of an idol for you?
Justin Timberlake.
Good answer. I approve. Would you rather go to a movie to see a comedy or an action flick?
Comedy.
Why?
Because I love to laugh. I don't know, like, I have to say the funniest movie I've ever seen was Bridesmaids.
I heard that was a family outing for you guys, too.
Yes, that was...
Grandma was there?
Grandma was there. For some of the parts, I was very uncomfortable. In fact, I was sitting next to Grandma. And
well, the intro right there.
Yeah, it was a little awkward. But it was the funniest movie. I adore Kristen Wiig, and I watch Saturday Night Live every Saturday night. It's crazy. So, yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite TV show right now?
Favorite TV show has to be Mob Wives.
Really?
Yes, definitely Mob Wives. Renee Graziano, who's actually on the show, she follows me on Twitter, and we've actually had phone conversations. And she says that she is my fairy god mob mother. So yeah.
That's a little scary in a way.
Well, she's a good person.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all good people. My grandma actually grew up with her mom and her aunt. So through the connections and through watching the show, I was like, oh my God, I gotta talk to this girl.
What about favorite singing show right now? Without MSG VARSITY being in there.
Definitely The Voice.
Really?
I love The Voice.
Are you watching it this season?
You know what? I've been so busy that I haven't been able to watch every episode, but definitely when I do, I'll turn the TV on, go to DVR, and definitely watch it. But yeah, it's a great show. I love Christina Aguilera.
I was going to ask you,
CeeLo
if
Green.
you were on the show, if all 4 judges turned around with you, which I'm sure they would, which team would you want to be on?
That is so hard. Because they're all...
CeeLo.
CeeLo, you think?
Well, we would talk about this, actually. Like, we'd watch the show, and we'd be like, oh my God, what would happen if they all turned their chairs around for me? But, like... It's just incredible because they're all so talented and they're so different in like the way in the way they produce and the way they are. But I would have to say,
Come on, Nikki.
CeeLo.
Yeah.
CeeLo, really?
CeeLo, yeah.
I thought for sure he was going to say Christina Aguilera.
I love Christina. I met her when
Did you?
Yeah, when I was I want to say like 4th grade. I went to her concert, Good Morning America. I was front row, and she was on stage. I was screaming out my phone number. I was like, I love you, Christina, I love you. And her manager called me on stage. Well, not manager, maybe he was like a bodyguard. He was a big guy, and he points to me and he just, come here. And I'm like, oh God. So I walk up to the stage and he grabs my poster out of my hand. I'm like, he's gonna rip it. He's gonna do something.
Yeah.
And he gives it to her. She signs it, kisses it, and gives. I was about to faint. I was like,
You still
my
have
God.
that, I hope, right?
Of course.
Of course.
Yeah, with the lipstick of the.
The lipstick is still
on
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Well, she puts enough on. I'm sure it's still there. So you've been on stage with Christina Aguilera. That's awesome.
Technically.
Technically. You are. Just say you are. Just say you are.
Yeah, I've been on stage with Christina Aguilera.
Which leads me to my next question. Dream celebrity to work with? And it doesn't have to be a singer.
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
Yes.
I think that's the typical musician answer right now.
She's just phenomenal.
Yeah, she's great. But okay,
She
I'm going to
is.
give you a second choice too, because everyone says Lady Gaga.
I don't know. This is a hard one. You're getting me on the spot with this one.
Think back though. You don't have to be pop. What about Journey? Journey's huge in our house. We love
Really?
it.
Journey's very big in our house. Yeah, definitely Steve Perry.
Really?
Steve Perry from Journey.
It's rare that a 14-year-old even knows who Steve Perry is now, so I appreciate that. Thank you. Can you guys do a little Journey?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took a midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took a midnight train going anywhere.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Wait, keep standing, because I'm going to throw
Okay.
some random songs at you
All
now.
right.
You might want to take a sip of water now.
Okay.
I'm just warning you.
I'm scared.
So, you didn't really grow up in the 90s, did you? You're still a baby.
97.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. What about some Backstreet Boys? They were my favorite growing up.
Oh, I love Backstreet Boys.
You love Backstreet Boys?
I love Backstreet
Yes.
Boys.
Can you do any Backstreet Boys?
Yeah, do As Long As You Love Me.
Nice.
Yeah.
One of my favorites.
As long as you love me, although loneliness has always been a friend of mine, I'm leaving my life in your hands. People say I'm crazy and that I am blind, risking it all in a glance. I try to hide it so that no one knows, but I guess it shows when you look into my eyes. What you did and where you're coming from, I don't care. As long as you love me, who you are, where you're from, don't care what you did. As long as you love me, who you are, where you're from, don't care what you did. As long as you love me.
Oh my gosh. I love you, Nick Tangorra. That was great. That just brought me back to my childhood. That was excellent. Now, you're an NSYNC fan too, right? You auditioned with Bye Bye Bye, if I remember correctly.
Yes, I did Bye 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 for MSG Varsity's talent show auditions.
Why did you pick that song?
Well, definitely because my a major influence in my life was being part of the boy band project.
Yes.
So that was a huge part in my life, and I figured, why not? Why not do a boy band song?
Why not? Everybody knows that song
Everybody.
too. Cool. You want to sing a little Bye Bye Bye? You can sit. You can stay sitting if you want.
Yeah.
I'm doing this tonight. You're probably gonna start a fight. I know this can't be right. Hey, baby, come on. I loved you endlessly when you weren't there for me. So now it's time to leave and make it alone. I know that I won't take no more. It ain't no lie. I wanna see you out that door. Bye, bye, bye.
That's awesome. I still remember the dance. That's really sad, actually. I was doing it in my head. Now, do you think because you're so young, people aren't going to take you as seriously? Do you ever worry about that?
You know, my goal, I'm just doing this for fun. I mean, this is my passion, but I'm going to have fun doing it. So whether you love me or hate me, you know.
I love your attitude. That's great.
I'm going to keep going.
That's great. Some people, like, you get knocked down, and some people are like, well, that's it, I'm giving up.
You just got to get back up.
Good answer. So what's next? What is next for Nick Tangorra? You're working on the CD.
Yes.
When's that coming out again?
There's no date set that the album will be released, but I mean, you heard the debut song.
Yes.
So I hope you all like it. But I am coming out with the album. I will let you guys know definitely when it will be released. And so I'm working on that. And like I said, MSG Varsity's Talent Show, May 6th.
Okay.
8 p.m. Vote for me. MSGVarsityTalentShow.com. And follow me on Twitter at Nick Tangorra.
Yes.
And
how can we get in contact with you?
Yeah, follow me on Twitter at Nick Tangorra. And Facebook, Facebook.com/Nick Tangorra. I've got my own Twitter, and I've got the Facebook page going, so definitely. And if you ever have any questions, and if you ever need bookings or anything like that, just definitely contact me, and I'm definitely down to do it.
And now we're gonna have a video of all this too. That's gonna be up on our website. You want to give us those details?
Yeah, well, we are being videoed by Hooplaha.
Hooplaha, that's such a fun name to
say.
Hooplaha.
And it's basically about just making people smile. And,
which is what you're all about.
Yeah, this is what I'm all about. So definitely, I'm glad to be working with them, and they're making a video as we speak. Hello. And so it's going to be on the website. So I'm excited.
Well, we wish you all the best of luck. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having
New Music
me.
Mondays. You're such a nice kid. I'm telling you, if you were a little bit older, watch out. I'm just saying. It's been so much fun hanging out with you. We're actually going to play some more of your songs later on in the hour. And thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
No problem.
All right.
Give me a second.